So I would say the models that they produce here are pretty cool, or pretty good. Let's put them away. And so let's have a look at the magazine. So the color is always the same, just the color of this bar, of this piece changes, issue number 1. And well, it's not it's not a book, it's a magazine, so it's just 12 pages. What do we have here? Give me a second, you might want to see that. Like tanks and their classification, the Abrams, and much pictures. The American M50 Ontos was a light tank hunter from the 1950s, 1960s with 6 recoil-free 106mm guns and 1 machine gun. That's pretty cool. The 3 main elements of a tank: mobility, firepower, protection. It's a nice schematic detail from the Tiger tank, how he was shadowed. There's some shadow here, maybe that's better. The age of the tank weapon, so whatever, just some example. After the military victories of the Wehrmacht in the years 1939 and 1940, the Allies took a resume. The German tank weapon played an important role during the occupation of enemy territory and the defeat of Allied troops. Victory, importance of yet unknown dimensions, and had just suffered minimal losses themselves. In the First World War, both Allies and Germans struggled and couldn't really break through the enemy lines. However, in 1940, the Wehrmacht used their tank divisions to defeat the Allied armies during just a few weeks. The theater of war had significantly changed. Well, that's even more. What else comes into play when planning tanks? Diagnose systems, the availability of spare parts, etc. So it's really a nice, in-depth. It's a nice read, really, if you could call it. It's a good read. Again, there's towing vehicle, classification of tanks. What do we have here? The Weasel, implemented in 1990 in the German army, is the smallest tank in the German army. It's high mobile and has up to 3-man crew. Leopard 2A5, the backbone of the tank troops, sword, whatever. It's probably just a demonstration vehicle. You can see, I believe these are rubber pads, so they won't rip open the street. So here's how the Leopard was invented. Yeah, then you've got a nice detail, the gun, collimator, whatever, etc. They named a few pieces here and a few parts. Next page, as always, a few additional. Well, they look almost all the same. You know, that's a typical German tank camo. So, since he hasn't been in too terribly many wars, there's not a whole lot of difference here. However, older tanks from the Second World War, there's more variety in the color here. Again, technical data. What else do we have here? There's the picture from the package, just in color this time, from the Kosovo. What else do we have here? The precursor of the tank weapon. chariots, the tank weapon from the old Egypt. What do we have here? War elephants, primitive precursor of modern tanks. Alexander the Great, the Persians, the Romans and Carthaginians, I don't know how you call them in English, you know, Hannibal and his elephants who try to march over the Alps. What more? Oh yeah, even more. You know, in 1419 and whatever, there have been a lot of plans, like this one's from Leonardo da Vinci from 1482. The first, etc. Driving houses with cannons. That's really interesting to see. So, yeah, on the last page there's a little picture of the miniature. So, and yeah. The next issue, Panzer 6 Tiger variant E from the 13th Panzerregiment Groß Deutschland. Well, what else? Technical Entwicklung, legendary tanks, Tiger versus T-34 tanks in action. The British soldiers supposed to break through the no man's land with the help of Little Willie and the tank Mark 1, etc, etc, etc. Next issue. So all in all, I'm happy that I got this. I'm happy that I ordered the series, and I don't think you can get this outside Europe. I'm not sure. It's called again the Panzer Sammlung, the tank collection from De Agostini. Have a look. I'm sure there are similar collections available in your countries, and probably from other manufacturers. I've got quite a sizable collection. Let me have a quick look here. Oh, it's dark. It's still pretty dark. I believe I have the first. Where's the lamp? My shelf. Again, it's really not as dark in here as it looks on the camera, but well, there's the gift that I was talking about, and here the panther and elephant and stuff like the Merkava. So we'll have to see. Here was a picture I once sent, so you know what was coming next. You see Merkava, Sturmgeschütz 3, Storm Tiger, Flakpanzer Gepard, etc. Roy, the King Tiger, Porsche turret. I'm right here, that's issue 18. I'm up to issue 18. I've got another one. There was a special diorama with the half track with a 420mm anti-air gun. That was special issue whatever. So again, I'm happy that I got this, and I will make a few videos like these showing the models and the general contents of the magazine from time to time. So stay tuned, and until then, well, see ya.